Hi there. Before you take your next quiz today, let's go over this one. So in this first triangle, you can mark the shared side. That's the segment XY. And so now notice there are three sides marked in each triangle, side, side, side. So the triangle ZYX, if you trace it, Z to Y to X, you're going down the side with 2 marks and then down the side with 3 marks. So the other triangle must also be traced the same way, down the side with 2 and then down the side with 3. That would be triangle WYX. I didn't take off for this. I want you to put the triangle symbol in front of the letters. I just included it if you didn't do that on your paper. And then notice the only thing that's marked here are the sides. So this must be side, side, side. Question number 2 is the none. And there's an important reason. You can mark the vertical angles, but this is not side angle side. It is true that 2 sides are marked and 1 angle is marked, but understand if I trace the 2 sides that are marked, here they are. If I trace the 2 sides that are marked, they also form an angle, but that is not the vertical angle. That's not the angle that we've marked. To be side angle side, the angle, notice, here is SAS. Notice that the A is in between the 2 S's. The angle that's formed has to be the one that's in between the 2 marked sides. And that's not the case here. The angle that's formed that's congruent is here, the vertical angles. This angle that's formed by the congruent sides is not the one that's marked. So this is not SAS. This is none. This is a classic mistake, question number 2, that you want to watch for. Question number 3, this doesn't happen because notice if you mark the vertical angles, now you have 2 angles marked in each triangle and the side in between them is marked. This is angle, side, angle. So JCA, if I trace it, JCE rather, J has no marking, C has 1 arc, and E has 2. So I have to go no marking, 1 marking, 2 markings. None, 1, 2. AJE. AGE rather. Triangle AGE by angle, side, angle. So for question number 4, again, the only thing you can mark is the shared side. So this is side angle side. Notice if I highlight the 2 sides that are marked congruent, notice the angle that's marked congruent is the one in between them. That's why this is SAS. The A is between the 2 S's. The marked angle is between the 2 marked sides. So one triangle is marked triangle BHK. So if I trace it, I'm starting at B, I'm going to H, and then to K. So I'm going down the side with 2 tick marks and then down the side with 1 tick mark, 2 and 1. So I have to trace the other triangle the same way. I've got to go down the side with 2 tick marks first and then down the side with 1, 2 and 1, H to B to D. Triangle HBD. So the last one, here, notice there are 2 sides that are marked. There is 1 right angle marked, but because this is a linear pair, you may mark the other right angle. You can't just assume there are 2 right angles there, but if one is already marked, you may mark the other one. If you have a linear pair, there is a shared side in the middle, so this is side angle side. Again, if I trace the 2 marked sides in one triangle, there they are, the marked angle is the right angle that is formed by those 2 sides. So triangle TNQ, T to N to Q, that would have to match triangle TMQ. And that is SAS. So on this miniature quiz, question number 2 was the none question. So you're about to take quiz number 3. On that quiz, again, one of the questions, one of the 5 questions will be a none, and my best advice is to follow the markings. Good luck.